Fear rippled through the ranks, through men's limbs, into our flanks. But steady, courageous, facing battle again, an awesome silence enveloped them then.
We stamped our hooves, we felt it too. We spoke as only horses do, with chinked harness, snort and wicker, with frightened eyes and ears a-flicker.
Then forward, forward into battle, to cannon boom and machine gun rattle. With thundering hooves and shouts and screams, with the blinding smoke to nightmare scenes. And still we galloped on and on, and still the battle wasn't won. Through shrapnel, shell holes, rifle fire, in mindless panic the barbed wire.
Now riderless I mustered strength, and stretched my jump to its full length, to clear the wire of no man's lands, and reach the woods in enemies' hands.
Stricken with terror I blundered on, till the noise of the shelling was long gone, past ruined homes and fields of mud, past trenches with the stench of blood. Now alone I reach a river, and halt beside it all I shiver. I drink its coldness, shake my mane, will anything ever be the same? Where are the bundles of fresh sweet hay? Where's the store I once lay? Where is the farm where I lived and grew? Where are the people I loved and knew?
And so now we have a member of our congregation, Clifford Sansom, to bring us a soldier's prayer. But before he brings us that prayer, let us listen to a short interview he gave about his brother Bernard.
Well, of course, we were three brothers, A, B and C. I was the baby, so I was C. And then in the middle was Bernard, and he was always a bit of a tearaway. He was always the one who was in trouble at school. The parents would have to go and see the head teacher because he'd been scrumping or something like that. Never anything particularly bad, but trouble. And Bernard was always in the middle of it. And then, of course, when the war came, my eldest brother was already in the forces, so of course he was off it after the war. So Bernard was determined not to be far behind, and as soon as he could, he went and volunteered to join the RAF. My father thought he was too young and actually went to the recruiting office to see if it was too late to drag him back out again, but unfortunately, no. So he was off to the RAF, and he was in Bombing Command, and spent most of the time stationed in East Anglia. A lot of Bomber Command was in East Anglia because of the flat ground, so it was easier for take-off and landing and that sort of thing. And then came what was called the first 1,000 bomber raid on Cologne in 42, and sadly he went on that but didn't come back. So as quite a young man, he'd lost his life, and that's still been painful. You'd think that as the years go by, it'd go away, but it doesn't. There we go. But good memories of the family. It was a very united family, a very happy family. Just sad that we lost Bernard. A soldier's prayer. Almighty and everlasting God, by whose grace thy servants are enabled to fight the good fight of faith and ever prove victorious, we humbly beseech thee so to inspire us that we may yield our hearts to thine obedience and exercise our wills on thy behalf. Help us to think wisely, to speak rightly, to resolve bravely, to act kindly, to live purely. Bless us in body and in soul, and make us a blessing to our comrades. Whether at home or abroad, may we ever seek the extension of thy kingdom. Let the assurance of thy presence save us from sinning, support us in life, and comfort us in death. O Lord our God, accept this prayer for Jesus Christ's sake. Amen.
We remember those who lost their lives in the 1914-18 war. E. Bickley,
W. Bird,
H. Bishton,
G. H. Caswell,
J. Caswell,
K. Furness,
A. D. Griffiths,
H. Grimley,
T. Grosvenor,
R. W. Haybuttle,
C. W. Hughes,
E. Ledbetter,
J. Marshall,
T. Medlicott,
N. Meredith,
D. L. Milton,
T. Millward,
R. C. Page,
J. W. Pickin,
C. H. Preston,
A. Renshaw,
A. J. L. Tonkinson,
A. J. Tompkinson,
T. Tudor,
R. Tresice,
A. Williams,
W. G. Williams,
W. Wilcock, and those who lost their lives in the 1939 to 1945 war. J. Fisher,
T. A. H. Fagg,
T. W. H. Gardiner,
D. A. Gold,
R. R. W. Hazel,
J. M. Iliff,
A. D. Macmillan,
E. V. Percival,
W. T. Rushton,
G. Smythe,
E. H. Taylor,
I. C. M. Thompson.
G. W. Wall.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
go home, tell them of us and say, for their tomorrows we gave our todays.
I believe in the sun, even when it does not shine. I believe in love, even when I cannot feel it. I believe in God, even when He is silent.